Hi guys, and this is Alex, and welcome to another video. And this is a video that I've been putting off a little bit just because I really haven't had an idea of when this game has come out or when it will come out. But now that I've heard that it has pretty good chances of coming out this summer, I feel like, okay, I can get on with the hype. And this is a game that I had learned about a little while ago, not too long, maybe a few months ago. And what it basically is, or what I've heard about it, is that it is like Sea of Thieves, but mixed with like Star Citizen and Starfield all in one thing. And guys, you know me, I love space games. I love Battlefront 2. I love, uh, you guys haven't seen any Starfield content, but I put a lot of hours in Starfield. Not my favorite game ever, but I did put a lot of hours into it, so that says something. And I really like Star Citizen. So you guys know that. You guys know I'm a sucker for space games. And something you guys don't know about me is I love Sea of Thieves. I love my pirate ocean games, right? Subnautica, Stranded Deep, even though those two are survival games. I really like the gameplay loop of um, those type of games, like kind of, what was I gonna say? Those type of Sea of Thieves kind of gameplay loops. I really love those. The only problem that I have with Sea of Thieves is it gets stale very quickly. So let's hope that that's not the same for Jump Ship. Let's hope there's a lot of variety in the missions and stuff like that, because Sea of Thieves, most all of the missions, there's like 5 different classes and all the missions are pretty much exactly the same. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into this video. Let's see how the Jump Ship official gameplay trailer is. Starting off immediately. This looks very cool. It just looks like some dogfighting, but you let it play some more, and that looks pretty crazy. We're only 7 seconds in. That looks pretty crazy. It looks like it's not just going to be a ship game. I really like the idea that you can board ships. I think that's very cool. Because you're really not able to do that in Starfield at all. Star Citizen you can do it, but it is very difficult. And yeah, so that's a very cool concept. You guys don't know this, but in 8th grade I wrote this, I had to write this short story for class, and one of my things was, the story was kind of about boarding a ship, or leaving a ship, or kind of going from one area, jumping off of that thing into space, and floating onto something else, which I mean, this is a really cool idea. Really no games have it like that. No games kind of have the idea where you can kind of get lost in space forever. There probably will be a mechanic where you don't get lost in space forever. This is very cool. Boarding ships. Even Sea of Thieves doesn't really have that. They do have it, but it's not like a mechanic. Where this looks really cool when you like land on the side and stuff and you fight your way inside. That's very cool. Very excited. And also, it looks like not all the missions are going to be in space. It looks like some missions are going to be on the ground. And we saw some fire there. Maybe you can, like some fixing of the ships.
Hi, I'm Philip Kolianos from Keepsake Games, and this is Jump Ship, a mission-based co-op PvE space adventure. In Jump Ship, teamwork is crucial. Mount turrets, tackle emergencies, and ensure your ship's integrity to complete missions.
So, what's this? Multi-turret MKO, place plug on colored square to activate. Okay, so it has like, this is also very good. Sea of Thieves doesn't have this at all. This is actually more akin to, I'd say, Lethal Company, or what's it called? I forgot the name of the game I play. It's Content Warning, where you can upgrade your ship and upgrade yourself Whereas Sea of Thieves doesn't really have that. Most of Sea of Thieves stuff is almost exclusively cosmetic. This is very, very cool, though. Being able to level stuff up. This is actually kind of like a Starfield thing, I think. This is very akin to Starfield, but in kind of a way that Content Warning or Lethal Company would do it. And anyway, this is a very cool mechanic. I really like that. And it looks like it's real time, which is very, very cool.
To complete missions and reap the rewards. While Jumpship is best enjoyed with up to 4 players, solo players are welcome too.
That's very, very key. That's very, very crucial because games like Sea of Thieves, you can do it solo, but it gets pretty boring. Gets pretty boring if you just do it by yourself. Another thing is Content Warning, Lethal Company. The only gripe I have with those games is, you know, if you're not playing with someone else, it's very, very horrible and boring. Same with some other games I've played this year.
Each mission in Jumpship demands to...
So it looks like everything is kind of in this first-person mode. I really like that. That's something I love about Sea of Thieves, is your kind of HUD, your kind of home base, right? Your Firelink Shrine is basically where your ship is. I really like that. That's something I really love about Sea of Thieves.
Strategic choices. Jump to riskier sectors with high risk, high reward, or take a safer route. Do you want components for your ship? Do you need repairs? Or perhaps some extra credits?
This is very, very good. Having to kind of tactically space out and choose what missions you do, instead of kind of just like, oh, I want this much money, so I'm just going to run these same skull missions over and over again. That is a huge problem that Sea of Thieves has. And yeah, this is very, very good. How this is kind of more akin to Star Citizen. Oh, if you wanna. I mean, I guess it's not. It's really not. But I would say the travel is more akin to Star Citizen, where it's all first person. You're all flying. You have free fly. You can jump out of ship. You can do all this stuff. It's very, very cool. I really love the fact that you have to kind of go out to different places to get different things and level up your ship, and you are kind of encouraged to do that, to level up your ship. I think that's a very, very cool idea, and that's something that's a gripe I have with Star Citizen. Star Citizen, the only reason you do stuff is to get cosmetics, which really isn't a huge motivator.
Alright, we just arrived. There seems to be a jammer preventing us from jumping further. Let's make our way there and disable it. Using our sensors, we can tell that ships are patrolling the area. With some good positioning and teamwork though, I'm sure we can make our way past them undetected. We made it. Time to enter the facility. On foot, it's essential to stay together and use all gear and equipment you've looted to stay alive. When that's done and all loot is collected, it's time to return to the ship and... Pirates! All crew to their stations!
What I will say is the gunplay looks alright. Pirates, that's a very cool feature. Like kind of random quick time events that you have to really adapt to very, very quickly. I think that's pretty cool.
That was close. Good thing nothing got...
This is something that my friend had told me about, and it's not yet in Star Citizen. Apparently they're gonna add it. I really love this idea, and I really love it in Sea of Thieves, that you can fix your ship, and you can do certain things, and you can extinguish fires, and your ship doesn't just blow up, right? I think this is very, very cool, and I think it's very, very cool to be able to see the damage.
Got severely broken. Let's jump to the next sector. I wonder what we'll find there. Jumpship is packed with a wide range of challenges, from intense ship battles to on-foot exploration, and sometimes a mix of both. Every jump will feel fresh and give you something different. So in a nutshell, you start with choosing your ship, you go on a mission, reap the rewards, and then return back to your hangar. There you can upgrade your ships, purchase new equipment before embarking on a new adventure. And that's Jumpship. Krish wishlist.
So I guess the hangars are more like a outpost for Sea of Thieves, or a space station or planet for Star System. Once again, that's very, very cool. I love that idea. Um, anyway, guys, this is my reaction to the Jump Ship trailer. This looks insanely promising. I will definitely be looking into this game more. You might see more videos reacting to like Jack Frags playing it, or other gameplay like that, or more IGN gameplay, or like, just reacting to that type of thing. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I love feedback. I really need it. And good afternoon for me. Good day to you guys, and I will see you guys later.